Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today on my channel, I am going to be testing out the Benefit They're Real Magnet. See that cute little magnet on the top there? Version of this mascara. Now, every Tuesday, I do wear test videos and I test out foundations, concealers, and mascaras. So if you ever have a suggestion for one you would like to see me try out, I would love to hear about it down in the comments. And if you are new around here, I hope you would subscribe and follow along here. We are going to put this on together and then we will check back throughout the day to see how it holds the curl, the lift, if it flakes, if it transfers, or anything like that. So let's jump right into putting it on together. Testing out the They're Real Magnet mascara. I don't, to be honest with you, know what the difference is. So I am going to first curl my lashes with my Surratt lash curler that they stopped selling at Sephora, guys. I'm so bummed about that, but they do sell it at, where was it? Neiman Marcus, I think I found it. So I just pump my lashes a couple times and hold it. And then I also have been using something a little different. I have been using a heated lash curler. I am loving this thing, guys, because my lashes have a nice length to them. So I held the button on and it was yellow. And then when you touch it one more time, it turns green. And green is the highest setting on this. It actually has a red tip at the very top and little lines going down the back if you see them there. And what that actually does is it turns white or almost a clear color once it is heated all the way up. I do tend to turn this on and let it heat up while I am doing this. You can do one, you can do other, you can do them together. I like a good big full lash, so I am all in on doing both of them. So what you do is you actually just take this at the base of your lashes. You can hold it there for a couple seconds and then slowly work your way out. This is not heated all the way up, I can tell. There it goes. Now it's almost white. So I just slowly work my way out. I might have to do this one again just because. And then I go on the inside corner and do the same thing. I might have to redo that outer corner because it wasn't heated all the way up. But I just slowly work my way out and up, keeping with that curl I got from the Surratt lash curler. All right, so let's do the outer corner one more time just to be on the safe side. This thing is really, really, really cool. You can get this at Sephora's site or on Amazon. It just depends on where you want to buy it. I will link it down below. I think it's $30, I think. And it is rechargeable. I have tried other lash curlers, and this doesn't get hot, it just gets warm over the years, and I never really loved any of them. They just were battery operated, or they didn't work that great, or I don't know. They just never worked for me. This one's great though, because you can literally, as you watch me, put it against your lashes and then work your way up onto the lid, and it's not bothering your lid. It's not too warm. So giving this a try. All right. So this is a thicker plastic bristled brush. It's definitely wider. It doesn't come to a point at the tip of it. It's kind of more rounded. So we're going to do one coat and then a second coat, and we will take a look at it in between. Goes on nicely. Works in easily. It's not like it's separating really well. This is pretty. It's not too much product or too little product. Thought this brush was going to give me a little bit of trouble because I tend to have trouble with the bigger brushes. I do better with a smaller brush typically. The only one I do well with a big brush is that Lancome Monsieur bag. So this is one coat. One coat on here, nothing on the other lashes, just so you can see the differences. It looks nice and fluttery. Let's go in and do a second coat on this side and see how it builds up. If it builds up nicely. Some mascaras will not take a second coat as well as others. All right, so this is getting me a it's actually nice. At first I thought it was getting a little clumpy, but it isn't. It's actually separating well. It doesn't seem too wet or too dry or too clumpy. So we have 2 coats on this eye and we have nothing on the other. Now we're going to move on to this eye and apply 1 coat, and we'll see the difference from 1 to 2. This eye I always have trouble making sure you guys can see it, because I'm a righty. Same thing on this eye. It's separating well. This is my trouble eye. This eye never applies as easily as the other side. It separates very nicely. It really feels like it grips your lashes. So when it grips those lashes, you can kind of maneuver them to where you want them to be. So we have 2 coats here, 1 coat here. Applying that 2nd coat to the side. I mean, 1 coat actually is even really nice. I always forget. Side is better for you guys to see it. This is separating very well. It's really gripping the lashes, and it really is giving them good definition, separating them well. I did notice, however, that when I'm not sure if it was my Surratt lash curler or the heated eyelash curler, that it kind of lifted up some of my eyeliner. So I'll have to go back in and touch that up. But I'm excited to see if this mascara actually holds the curl, because right now it is very lifted, very curled, very separated. So I will check back at 5 and 10 hours and we'll see how it does. So now we are all set and ready for the day. This is what the look looks like all put together. This mascara so far is holding up very nicely, looks very fluttery, looks very full. So I'm excited to see how this does throughout the day, and if it does in fact hold that curl. We will also look to see if there's any transfer onto the lid, if there's any flaking or any issues with the mascara actually transferring anywhere else. A little bit of extra information about this product and why it is a magnetic mascara is it is actually using magnetic technology. It is not magnetic itself, to create a longer, more defined lashes, up to 40% more volume and length of your lashes using this. It is said to be a 36-hour lengthening and lifting mascara. The other things they say are things like it is smudge proof, flake proof, won't budge, isn't too heavy, so we'll see how that actually goes through the day. 5-hour check-in on the mascara, and I'll tell you, it's holding up pretty well. It definitely has held the curl well. Part of that could be the fact that I'm using heated eyelash curler now, but it held the curl well. It has not flaked. It has not transferred. It has not had any issues. It doesn't look spidery. This eye I always have a little bit more trouble with, but let's take a look at them. So looking at my lashes, this is what they look like at the 5-hour mark. They still look fluttery. The one over here is a little bit spidery, but it's not horrible. There's no flaking and no transfer. So far, this is a very nice mascara. We will be checking back at 10 hours to see if it's still holding up. Taking a look, 10-hour check-in. No flaking, no transfer. And it held the curl really nicely. I think it held up really well, guys. I mean, overall, this is actually pretty darn impressive. This is definitely one that I will keep in my rotation. Now, is it my top favorite? No, the Gucci is still my favorite, but I really, really like this. I should start doing, let me know down below what you think of this. Should I tell you what my top 3 mascaras are? And if new one comes in and bumps that out, I think that might be a good addition to these reviews. So let me know your thoughts on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. I do really enjoy this. I would say if you told me I could only keep one mascara, my tops are usually a Lancome mascara, but my all-time favorite, and it's so pricey, is the Gucci La Obscure mascara. I'll put the link for my review of that down below. That is by far my favorite, but this does stack up pretty darn well to it. It held the curl well, it didn't flake, it didn't transfer, it didn't have any issues, it didn't get too dry. It has been easy to remove throughout the times that I have tried it this week, and I've really just used a cleansing balm. I used the Colleen Rothschild cleansing balm to remove all of my mascaras, and this has come off with no issues, and that is super important to me because I don't want to be tugging at my eyes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you have any questions about this product, please let me know down below. And if you have a product you would like to see me do a wear test on, I'd love to hear about that too. If you are not yet subscribed around here, please click that little red button and follow along here with my channel. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me, and have a great day.